Children, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn subject English. Chapter 16, No Formalities Please, Part 1. The students of class 4th greeted their teacher, Mrs. Desai, before they sat down. It was time for their English lesson. Shall we bring out our Bal Bharti textbook, teacher? Asked Shruti. Not now, said the teacher. We are going to learn letter writing today, some special types of letters. Come here, Javed and Nisha. Please distribute these notebooks. And while they gave out the books, continued Mrs. Desai, let me give you some good news. The students were all ears now, the teacher announced with a smile. New arrivals in the library and plenty of books. Plenty of them. Storybooks of every kind, informative books with lovely pictures, books of puzzles, jokes, all have been displayed in the library, so you will know which ones to ask for the next time you are in the library. Oh, lovely! I can hardly wait, were some of the eager responses to this piece of news. All were excited except one. What's the use? Complained Felix. We have only one library period in a week and hardly for half an hour too. Just when the story gets interesting, we have to leave the book and go back to class. Now, Varsha joined in to say, for 2 weeks, I have been waiting to know what happened to the Pied Piper of Hamelin. There was a holiday last Thursday and we missed the library period. Mrs. Desai realized that what her students said was perfectly true. She decided to request the principal to allow a home issue facility for class 4th. After all, they were big enough to look after the books they took home. Hey, wait, thought Mrs. Desai. There's a better way to do it. Why not let the students themselves write a letter of request to the principal? After all, that was what she had planned to teach that day, how to write polite formal letters. What an opportunity! A good subject for a formal letter, and of course a real situation would make the learning more effective and interesting. When Mrs. Desai suggested this to her class, they were very excited. Without losing much time, Mrs. Desai began to teach her class how to write a formal letter. The sender's address and the date should be written in the upper right corner of the page, she taught. The next step is to write the name or post of receivers near the left margin. Then write his or her address below that. And after that, you must write the subject of letter in short below the receiver's address, she further instructed. That's something new, remarked Sharon. We do not mention a subject in our friendly letters, do we? Of course not, said Mrs. Desai. What do we do next, teacher? Shruti wanted to know. You address the receiver, writing Dear Sir or Dear Madam. Remember, the rest of the letter also should be written in polite language. Right to the point, Mrs. Desai explained. And should we end it with yours loving? Asked Renu. Oh no, said teacher. You can write that to your friends or parents or even to me. But when you are writing as a student to the principal, you may write yours faithfully or sincerely. Do not forget to thank the receiver appropriately before you close the letter. Come on. Now let's draft this letter together. After quite a few errors, cancellations and changes, here's the letter class 4th wrote to the principal. It was written very neatly.